Hey everyone, welcome to Basketball Vision, and today we're going to have a breakdown look at Cleveland Cavaliers 2-3 zone defense. Cleveland, according to Synergy, I think we're third in defensive points per possession, again, according to Synergy. And also, we're third in the NBA in zone usage at, I believe, 9% as of this recording, which surprised me. But Cleveland does have a lot of length. They're active and having a tremendous season, and I love what Kenny Atkinson and these players have done so far this season. Let's take a look at some zone defensive clips of the Cavs. Again, I have a link of a complete 2-3 zone defensive breakdown guide in the description. So let's see what happens. Let's get after it. I love seeing good zone defense. We're here active. We're being engaged. We're talking, it looks like. I'm going to mute Stan. Sorry about that. Good way at the wing. Good job and good deflection. Good. I like that wing defense. So again, the wing responsibilities are always not contest the three, deny the three, but also deny that corner pass. And this is a great look at a closeout here. We're being active here. We're being alert. We're talking. I can tell these guys are talking. Jarrett Allen or Mobley's talking. He played the 2-3 zone defense in USC, by the way, his last year for sure. I think it was only year maybe. But this is exactly what I want to see from the wing. Come up here, be aggressive, contest that shot. No, we're taking it away and we're sliding back from the to the corner. And again, we want to see a little bit lower to stop the drive. Guards have to make sure they plug drives. How do you do that? Stoop low to the ball, then close out. I think that's Ty Jerome there. Yeah, exactly what I like to see. Good close out there and get a deflection, and that's a good zone possession so far, and they get it. That's a good zone possession. Again, a really well done. And again, we'll run it again here. Let's be active here. Let's see what happens. Orlando comes up here. Shouldn't be worried too much if that's Isaac up there. Yep. Ball is in the winger corner there. Okay. Franz Wagner takes a little bit. That's okay. Now, this is an awkward spot where we call the high post here. I don't think you should be too about Isaac up top here as well. But what I want to see here, I think Wagner's just a terrific player. I believe that's Wagner. Terrific player. We probably want to be a little bit more aggressive in the high post. This is such a smart coaching move. Again, we are not going to sell out to the high post. We are always going to get the, depending on the player, of course, but when the ball goes in the high post, it's immediately fan out, and we're in man coverage. Again, we go over this in the complete 2-3 zone guide. We wait maybe 2 Mississippi, and then we close out to the high post, usually. Now, if it's like a Jokic type player, someone very important like that, we'll do different things with that, but that's in general what we want to do. Even though Wagner has having a terrific year, one of the most underrated players in the NBA. Ball goes in the high post. Where we want to see is let's fan out here. Ball's in the high post. Mobley, let's close out, and the wings go blow up these plays so there's no duck-ins, no high lows, and the guards fan out here. I don't like how we have 2 over here. Now, again, Orlando is a poor three-point shooting team, but against a good three-point shooting team, you definitely want to see these come out. Right here, we're kind of have 2 around the ball. Doesn't make sense, and what I want to see here is this defender dropped down way lower, take it away. Mobley has this. I think it's DeAndre Hunter now. He's taken away that, and then these 2 are taking this away. Or honestly, if this is Isaac, which I don't think it is, but if it is, he's on a great three-point shooting threat, so we can kind of be more involved in the play here. But instead, no one steps up here. Mobley's a little bit too late because no one picks up, but we want to see that be picked up a little bit more. And of course, ball in the high post, we can man up. And of course, we could always just whiff it to and do a switch coverage here where DeAndre Jordan picks it up. We do a rocket coverage here where we switch these 2. I think it's getting a little bit too technical, but what I want to see here is Mobley step up quicker. This person just dive down, take this away, and we're just fanning out like we're just matching up into a man. And Mobley and Allen are such great rim protectors that you can kind of get away with just like late closeouts, right? All right, let's see it again. Ball screen happens, don't get screened here. And again, Orlando's not a great three-point shooting team. Ball right here in the spot a little bit. We crowd it a little bit closer. Good rebound. And again, same kind of play, same kind of area. We just want to see Mobley, which he was more attentive, but we get the rebound. They're a little bit more active there, closing out on that, but that's good. And Cleveland has they're having a great year. They're really in tune defensively. Very good stuff there. We're in zone coverage here. Let's see what happens. Ball screen here. Okay, they're running a set there. Come back here. Luck that wing. I love that wing defense there. Coming up here, gets in the paint there. It's a good little drive there. Good little drive there. Not much we can do with that, but one thing I liked is right here, we're active. We don't see this a lot from a lot of poor zone teams, right, guys? We don't see that, but we have that here. Switch happens here. Again, him in the high post. We are not worried about that high post at all. What we do want to do, though, is we don't want to have two on the ball here, so we want to kind of get away here in the play. If you don't want to contest the high post, what we can do is we can kind of move over here so we have that pass already covered and get our wing back into their territory here. Right here, this is okay here. We have two on the ball. It's quite okay. Mobley's kind of worried about this a little bit, but again, we shouldn't be really worried with the high post. We want Mobley more down low, being more protective. We like to see the guard kind of take this pass away if we're worried about the high post there. We have two here. This is fine right here. Wing come up here. Comes up right there. That's going to be guard responsibility, right? He was kind of unsure. I think this is Ty. He's kind of unsure, and this closeout's kind of different. Again, we don't know his scouting rotation is. I don't know if we want to force this guy left, but this closer would like to be a little bit more shaped up to the ball, right? Gets a little drive there, and this puts it in a precarious position here. Gets in there and a good little finish there. So I think we could have squared up a little bit. I think that was Jerome could have squared up a little bit better there, but all in all, we can definitely tell these guys know what they want to do in the zone defense. All right, let's see here. Ball in the wing here, very good. I think that's Blancaro, and they're gonna. This is something that's different again. We talked about okay with the high post here. What I'd like to see here is this. Ball happens here. We've got to be quick. Again, the complete 2-3 zone guy coverage, we want to move quicker. So if we're worried about the high post, what I want to see is this guard. As soon as that pass is happening, we want to be right here in the high side, hand up. The wing's going to take that. We want to see this guard super level the ball and plug the drive, right? As the wing comes out, close out his empty corner, so he will go more short corner. What I like to see here is I don't want my center coming up high like that unless we absolutely need to. We want to wait a second here, but they like to take it right away, which is fine here. But again, ball goes in the high post. We are immediately thinking what? We're thinking fan up, match up, and I think this is what he's looking for his player here. Right here, bam, and again, Ren's not a great three-point shooting team. We match up here, and we're okay with Mobley going a one-on-one here with that shot. But again, what you want to do is you're okay with getting the guard more active, and especially it's a team like Orlando, you could definitely get the guard more active, so Mobley doesn't have to always come up to the high post. All right, this is a big game here. This is against Thunder, isn't it? Maybe not. Oh, Memphis. Okay, Memphis. Yep, good job. Morant comes out here, very good. We're in zone defense here, very good. Okay, active, and again, we're just active. Like, you guys can tell this team wants to defend. They want to defend. They want to get stops. It's what they're about. I love seeing active defensive zone teams, and this is exactly what they are. John Morant bringing the ball up here. Then I'm moving around here, and again, we see this a lot in college, actually, the zone here. Now, when this happens right here, we want to have the opposite guard get in here. I think that's Donovan Mitchell. That's a fight. Hey, listen, let's get after it. If we're worried about the high post with John Morant, we want to get this guy dropping down here. We have the ball here. Pass happens here. These wings kind of come over here. We don't want to get the big involved like we talked about right here. Oh, man, this is great. He knows in the high post. He's trying to get after it. Think that communication was there. This should be kind of DeAndre Hunter coming a little bit higher, but Ty Jerome says, hey, I'm here, I got it. I think that's Ty. Comes up here. Happens right there. And again, I don't like Allen getting sucked up here, but again, this guard needs to be flying in the high post. They're flying in here, getting involved here to help out so Allen doesn't have to be up there so high. And again, if he were to sprint it out just a little quicker, ball goes in the bam, happens here. As soon as that happens, you're not sitting there. You are sprinting back to your spot. This is your responsibility. Hunter, this wing is going to have this responsibility because, again, they're going to come out here, deny the corner. We talked about this. That's what I want to see, especially if there's more than enough time to get over here and get on the high side. Get your hiney on his lap there to kind of be tough there. But, again, it's a little tough pass here, decent ball pressure, and we're off to the races. I like how active this Cleveland Cavaliers zone defense team is, but let's be honest. They have good defenders in terms of Mobley, Allen. Now they got Hunter. And we can see there Mitchell was not known for great defense in the past at Utah. Ty Jerome obviously was a great man defender in Virginia. Okay, but the NBA, it's a little bit different, but they're active. They're talking the zone defense. I love to see. I think this Cleveland Cavaliers team, obviously, they should be labeled as title contenders because of their record, whether you go by the 40 before 20 rule or their record or their stats. They're doing a really good job. We'll see how they do the rest of the year. But their zone defense is probably one of the better zone defense we've seen. Even if everyone looked at Sacramento, between the two zone defenses, I like Cleveland's a little bit more. They're more active, more engaged, and they seem willing. By doing the slides, doing the extra things, the stance, I love it. So we'll take maybe another look down the line as the playoffs come. But again, Cleveland Cavaliers, that's their 2-3 zone defense. Took a quick look at it. Really like what we saw there. And as always, guys, keep your sights on basketball vision.